Welcome to a review of Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare. So first we're going to go through the modes. We got Welcome Mat, Team Vanquish, Gardens and Graveyards, Classic Team Vanquish, Classic Gardens and Graveyards, Mixed Mode, Gnome Bomb, Vanquish Confirmed, Suburban Nation, and then Taco Bandits. Modes I don't advise playing are Classic Team Vanquish, Classic Gardens and Graveyards, Mixed Mode, and I think that's about it because those game modes are completely dead. There are about 78 characters in Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare, 4 classes for each side, and about 6 to 8 variants for each class. The way you get characters is by opening packs. You get pieces for characters. You can also get minions, upgrades for the characters, and customization. You can also buy coins, which is one of the first microtransactions that was added into Garden Warfare in general, because all DLC was free. You can have 24 people in a lobby, which is a 12v12 on both sides. And the maps look really good. There are day and nighttime variants of almost every single map, and Gardens and Graveyards only has 6 maps, but they both have day and nighttime variants. And the graphics look really good for a game back in 2014 for the PS3 and Xbox 360. This game is a very fun and frustrating game at the same time. They used to give updates for this game, but after they even quit Garden Warfare 2, they lowered the server quality, so you have a lot of hackers in the game. So when you jump into Gnome Bomb and Suburban Nation, you will have scientists that are invincible that you cannot kill, that just break the game and ruin it for everybody. The Cactus and Engineer both have drones that they can sound out. They have 2 versions as well. Engineer's probably better just because both drones are very functional and good, while the Cactus only has 1 drone that's actually functional in some way, because the Artichoke is just terrible. And these things are really good. They all have airstrikes, and their range attack is actually really good, and they're awkward as hell to hit. The one character I advise you not to really use is the Chomper. It is the only melee character in this game. The only viable option is to cut up close and just bite your enemies to death. It is probably the worst character in the game, even though it has many variants, and I advise you not to play this character. The best thing about this game, in my opinion, is just how wacky and fun it is. Like, if you die, it's never really that frustrating, and the death animations in this game are hilarious. This game is not very stressful either, unless you have really annoying people playing, but that's not the game's fault, it's just the people who play it. This game, like I said, the graphics are very well. There are some times where the map glitches, and you sometimes fall through it, and you have to specifically leave the game. If you don't leave the game, you'll be stuck in that, time forever. Just want to quickly touch up on the maps. I think they're very well sized. There are a few invisible walls that I feel like shouldn't be there because it makes the map more restrictive. But they're a decent size still. There are tons of maps, which makes it more, not repetitive. Because what you have sometimes with certain games, maybe they don't have enough maps, and when the round ends, you end up playing the exact same map. This game has so many maps for all the modes that they have. It never feels repetitive. The only time I feel like it was probably feeling repetitive to somebody is when you have one map like Crash Course, and then you have the next map, and it just gives you Crash Course Night. It just gives you the nighttime version of the map. So I just feel like that's the only problem with the maps in this game. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about the negative stuff of Garden Warfare. First of all, the ranking up system, especially when you compare it to the second game. In the second game, all you have to do is play the character. You get XP, and then you level up the character. I know second game was just fixing everything with the first game, then making it better. But for the first game, we do these specific challenges that are really stupid, in my opinion. And if it weren't for Skip Challenge Stars, I bet I wouldn't have half the characters I would now. Because most of the challenges, I just use the Skip Challenges stars on, that you can get in the packs. Also, the characters on the plants, for me, seem a bit boring. Like, pea shooters aren't that fun, especially since they're so annoying to deal with in the first place. I just feel bad for the enemy. And then I feel bad if I play Chomper, just because I hate Chomper in the first place, and he's a scumbag character. Sunflower is pretty much the only character I play on the plants, really, besides maybe Agent P. And then cactuses, I'm not really good at sniping anyway, and when you put that together with a cactus, it's just no. So, there's more negatives to the game, but they're really not against the game, more of the players, so I think that's all I got for negatives. All in all, Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare is a great game. If you don't have an Xbox 360 or PS3, you should go buy it. I give it an 8 out of 10 for all the problems it has, but it has so many more good things than cons that I just have to give it an 8. I can't give it anything higher. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be doing more reviews in the future, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.